Okay.
I am a student of success and achievements. The writer in me loves success stories that have a bit of drama. Success that comes on the back of great effort and against great odds. I love it when any person or a team achieves something they have never succeeded in achieving before. I love it when what was regarded as impossible for somebody or for a team becomes history. I love it when anyone excels in his field of endeavor and remains consistent with their performance. I always look for lessons, the lessons I can learn for my life and for those I lead in these success stories. And the Man City Pep Guardiola's history-making victory over Inter to become champions of Europe and achieve the continental treble that had eluded them so far offered me a lot of valuable lessons for life. And this morning, I bring you 8 of the many lessons from that achievement. Here we go. Lesson number 1, enjoy the moment. After the game, a number of soccer legends who had lifted the Champions League Cup before were interviewed on CBS on the field as City celebrated their success. These legends from Manchester United, from Arsenal, and from Barcelona all said they wished the players would take time to enjoy the moment. One of them said, I wish that in my day I had taken the time to enjoy the moment because these moments come and go so quickly. I found that very important. It is unfortunate that we spend our lives rushing from one challenge to the other, from one deadline to the other, from one season to the next, without taking in life. So in the end, our lives become a blur to us, and we are left wishing that we have taken the time to take in the moments, the victories, the successes, the love, the joys, and the goodness that came our way. Enjoy the moments of your life. Enjoy the moments of your career. Enjoy the moments of your love relationship. Don't let them pass by in a blur. Lesson number 2. Life is sometimes a toss of the coin. In every success story, there is an element of luck, of good fortune. You can prepare all you want, but on the day, you will need a little bit of luck for victory. After the match on Saturday, Pep Guardiola, in all his interviews, repeated this point. He said, this competition is a toss of a coin. He explained that the results could easily have gone the other way. Inter could easily have won. Pep was not just being modest here. He was stating one of the important facts of life. And it is this: you need a bit of luck for victory. Of course, if you do not work hard and prepare very well, no amount of luck will help you. But if you do not have a bit of luck, no amount of preparation will bring you success. It is important to acknowledge this in any victory so we can remain humble and charitable and gracious in victory and in any success. No matter what you achieve, without some good fortune or luck, you could come up short. So success is never the outcome solely of our efforts. Success is also a gift that is bestowed on us, especially if we prepare for it. Indeed, the more prepared we are, the luckier we tend to get. I know this point could be misunderstood, and so permit me to repeat my main point.
Sure.
If you do not work hard and prepare well, no amount of luck will help you. But if you do not have a bit of luck too, then no amount of preparation will bring you success. Lesson number 3. Success is always a journey and a long-term project and not an overnight achievement. Man City's fortunes were transformed when Sheikh Mansour, through the Abu Dhabi United Group, took over the team in August of 2008. Pep was brought on board in 2016. The continental treble that the team has achieved this year is a result of all the investments and planning and hard work of the owners, the management, the staff, and the players of the team over all those years. Pep underscored this in his interview on Saturday and said the achievement of the Champions League Cup must be put in the context of all that has gone on and has been achieved over the years. Success requires patience, consistency, and persistence, because success is always a journey and a long-term project. Lesson number 4, great men wish others well. On Saturday, Pep equaled the achievements of Sir Alex Ferguson in English football. One would have expected that the one person who would not wish Pep to succeed would be Alex Ferguson. And yet in an interview, Pep revealed that he received a message from Alex Ferguson on the morning of the match, wishing him success. And he said the message touched him deeply. You see, great men are great because they wish others would achieve greatness too. Lesson number 5. Respect those who have gone there, who have been there before you. Pep, on matching the record of Alex Ferguson, said he was honored to be at the level with the legend. He respected the achievement of the man who had been ahead of him. It is sad when someone achieves anything and disrespects the achievements of those who have been there before him. It is always important to acknowledge those who have gone before us because they are often the inspiration behind our own success. Lesson number 6, be gracious in victory. I listened carefully to the statements of Pep Guardiola after the match about his opponents. He was very gracious in victory and praised the performance of Inter and how well Inter managed to contain and even outplay City for long stretches of the match. The following day, in another sport, the outstanding tennis player, Novak Djokovic, also won his 23rd Grand Slam at Roland Garros. And he also started his victory speech by praising not just the performance of his opponent, but also his character, his spirit, and that of his family and his team. It does not cost anything to be gracious in victory. But on the other hand, it makes your victory more respected and more celebrated if you can be gracious in victory. Lesson number 7, victory or loss should not change who we are. Okay. Pep said, we could have lost today and it would not have changed who I am, and it will not have changed who we are as a team. In that statement, Pep brought out one of the key lessons in life. Never confuse who you are with what you accomplish or fail to accomplish. What we do or fail to do should not define us, because we are bigger than our achievements and better than our failures. And finally, lesson number 8, be prepared to start from zero after every success. One of the legends who interviewed Pep on Saturday was Fabregas, who played under Guardiola in Barcelona years ago. He reminded Guardiola that when he joined Barcelona, the team were champions of Europe. And yet, on the very first day, Pep told him, in this team, every player is starting from zero. In other words, the success of the last season was done, and life goes on, and every player has to prove himself for the current season. There will be no living on past glories, and that is what life is all about. Life has no use for those who rest on their oars and bask in past glories. Life is about the now. What have you achieved today? Not what did you achieve last year. So no matter how glorious your past is, you are in the present, and you are required to prove yourself today, this year, this season. And how about you say?
Uncle.
Those are 8 lessons I picked from that extraordinary victory, which I know you didn't enjoy and celebrate.
You're right. Thank you very much, Uncle Ibo White, for joining us with Food for Thought, brought to us by Roverman Productions be the difference. Time now for the Joy Business Minute, brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you, and McDan Aviation, your dependable private aviation.